since we've done one of these, but you guys know me, Amy, here with Sandy and Russell, and our guest today is Texas Sisters Press, Lydia and CJ. So everyone say hi.
Hi.
Hello. Happy Friday. Welcome to the weekend.
Heck yeah.
By the way, what's a weekend?
Yeah. A time to get stuff done around the house?
It's a different day on my calendar is all it is these days, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. So thank you for joining us today, Texas Sisters Press. Two of our favorite people, Lydia Mann and CJ Peterson, and they are sisters, real sisters, and they have joined together to do a publishing company, which I think is just amazing. We had them on Author Talk on Monday, and now we brought them back again because CJ will be launching her first children's book that she has written and published. And so, CJ, tell us about Chief and Sarge, and which one is which there in the picture there.
This is the Adventures of Chief and Sarge. This is Chief, and then this is Sarge. Russell put up a picture. That's an original picture of a trip that we took, because the first book is about cruising, where we went to Progreso and Cozumel. So this is the original picture. Russell, can you put the cartoon version up?
And so by cartoon version, you mean the one that the illustrator has created from the actual image?
Yep.
Well, isn't that just too cute? And so I'm guessing that the person on the left there is Super Hubby?
Yep.
So Super Hubby gets to be in the book too.
Yep. We're all immortalized, including Samson and Delilah are in there, and Umi Linda, which Umi is grandma in South African.
So who's your illustrator?
It's actually Waleed Ahmad. I got him from Fiverr. He's great to work with. It's skyitservices.com is how you find him. But he's really great to work with, great with communication. I had some issues with communication with the first few illustrators I tried working with, and I'm fine as if it's going to take a little bit, just let me know. And this person just never got back with me. So he's great to work with, and he does exactly what I need him to do. The Adventures of Chief and Sarge are cartoon versions of the real life adventures. When you go to my website, cjpetersonwrites.com, if you go under Chief and Sarge, you're going to see a lot of these pictures. The one Russell has up right now is actually in Cozumel, and people that had their pictures taken with Chief and Sarge. Can you put the other one up, Russell, please?
And so you send that first picture then to the illustrator, and they came back with this.
That.
Very good.
So these are the actual people, cartooned versions of them, and the different people that they've met on their trips. And so if you go to Chief and Sarge's page on my website, you're going to see these pictures. And you're going to see a lot of other trips that we've taken, and we're going to slowly convert them over to books so everybody can enjoy them.
So what age books are these books for?
You know, we talked about that. Lyd, what did we come up with?
Well, these books are obviously, for little readers who mom and dad or auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa can read to them. I would say the reading level is probably around first grade.
Kindergarten too?
Yeah, kindergarten too. It depends on the reading level of the kid. I know for, some kids, they start reading a whole lot earlier than others. If you were to compare Chief and Sarge to, say, my book, Magic Cats, Chief and Sarge is a more advanced book, but it does have, tons of super cute pictures, as you can see. And so it's one of those books kids can grow into if they start when they're young, they're looking at the pictures and all that, but as they get older, they can begin to read it on their own.
Because that's one of the things, if you too, and for the marketing of the books, are you planning to do any like school visits and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
When I get up there, in the back of the books, I try to put fun facts. Those are for like the older kids or for the parents themselves. Chief and Sarge was kind of a mistake. When I first got them, I got Sarge first. And we just took them on a trip, and everybody absolutely loved the pictures. So I thought, okay, well, let's add Chief. My husband's a retired Navy senior chief. 20 of his 24 and a half years, he worked with the Marines, which is where Sarge came from. And Chief is obviously the Navy senior chief. And so that's where they got their names. But it started off with just pictures of the different adventures, and people absolutely loved them. I'm like, okay, well, let's convert them over. So if you go to, they have their own Facebook page, they have their own Instagram, they even have their own Twitter, and they have their own website. page on cjpetersonwrites.com. And so we also, in the Treehouse, which is something that we post periodically on YouTube, we read books, children's books to people with Chief and Sarge.
So what is the pub date?
We're trying to target around June 10th, 11th, 12th, somewhere in there. It all depends on how cooperative Ingram and Amazon are.
Great. Well, congratulations. It's this is Author Talk Short, and we're going to call it a wrap. But that's great. So thank you both, and I look forward to being able to promote Chief and Sarge, as we already are promoting Ramses and Tut, and we got history lessons and all of this stuff as well. So thank you both for joining us. Thank you, Amy and Russell. So this has been another Author Talk Short.